now is the ALCS, and it's gonna be best of 5. It was supposed to be best of 7, but I changed it. Now I'm gonna verse the San Francisco Giants for today. Houston and White Sox are still playing about it, so I think they're gonna play while I'm playing this game. Then after that, it's best of 7 in the World Series for tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to do that. I forgot to save it and I had to restart, but thankfully it's 3-0 at home run. But I'm gonna be at home for the first 2 games. Then I'm gonna finish off at road. There we go. That's it going. Okay. Alright, Houston moved on. Oh. Boston has a 2-0. Said simulate, unless when that comes to this.
Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat-out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And therefore it is Marcakis, and that's your first out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Career numbers against Julio Tehran. 7 hits in 15 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Behind 0-2 now. Now another 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a slider, cold strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. It's down in order. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, man, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Underneath it is Panic, and he's got it for the first down.
Center fielder, Inciarte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Bumgarner, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
First baseman, Freddy Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Duggar's there for it. And that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Posey.
There's a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Buster Posey goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Strike two.
Is this Bumgarner?
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
Oh, Crawford.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Nick Marcakis set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. 1 down. The next to bat for Atlanta, Johann Camargo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Duggar has it in his sights, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Bumgarner has his target. 0-1 on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki. His first homer here in the series. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Little flare out to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson.
Left ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
A steal.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Strike taken, the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. 0-1 count, and the pitch. High pop-up.
Swung way too late.
And Panik will make the catch, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Wind up and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Madison Bumgarner. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in, Julio Tehran. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Now the pitch. At third, Longoria. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up, Duggar. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
And this is taken for the out. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Blanco. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup They don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Belt, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Dribbled up the line and rolls foul for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna giving chase, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Nick Marcakis now, the right fielder. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing by Marcakis, and he launches this one high and deep to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Hero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Tomlinson is there, and he has it for the out.
The catcher, number 24.
Striding in, Kurt Suzuki. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up, Duggar. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Mellow to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Alves. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And he's able to hustle his way up to 2nd as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Ready for another chance? Dansby Swanson. He popped out in his first trip.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to 2nd to earn himself a double.
In time to 1st, and there are 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Julio Tehran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tomlinson has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Braves lead this one 4-0.
I love fine players.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way out in front. Crawford is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Number 13.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tomlinson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Here's Ender Inciarte. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Lifted the other way out to left center. Tomlinson on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
Here's Nick Marcakis now, the right fielder. Fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar giving chase. And that retires the side. Into the box now, Kelby Tomlinson, as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Here's Joe Panic. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Bouncer down the line. That one rolls foul. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. There's a little chopper up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ortiz Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Ortiz Hernandez.
Hit out towards second. Alves scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Reyes Maranta enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. On a foul ball here. 0-1.
Fastball, slower, changeup, TC, first fastballs.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. 0-2. Here it is. Sent out to straightaway center field. Duggar's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Kurt Suzuki will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Now the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Duggar coming in. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping up to the plate, Ozzie Alves. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Posey is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steven Duggar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
1-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Evan Longoria goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Hunter Strickland gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Skied into very shallow right. Under this one is Blanco. 1 away. Next, the hit will be the pitcher, Julio Tehran. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Number 13 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Duggar has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Blanco going back, Gone!
Yes, sir. 6-3.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Line toward right center.
That's gonna drop.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
A swing,
That's
and
gone.
this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And
Oh my
outta
gosh,
here.
that's
And I mean
well
by
played.
plenty. That ball was crushed.
26 feet.
Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty, but you don't see this very often, Devo, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Duggar is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Braves on top, 8-0. Into the box, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. But the rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit toward the right side. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Kelby Tomlinson. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. Still 8-0.
All right.
And now Boat is going to make his way out toward home plate. And it looks like
San Francisco. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot. Number 64.
first pitch coming. Here it is.
Now playing right field and batting in the 9th spot.
Swing and a miss at the
swung
good old
away
Uncle Charlie.
too early.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Duggar is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Strike one to start the at-bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
It was a faster runner.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight.
Tehran. Your attention, please. Now running at second base, number 25, Tyler Flowers. Now running at second base, number 16, Charlie Culberson.
Standing in now, Julio Tehran. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Duggar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Duggar's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 left. Here's Joe Panik starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point.
Shoot.
These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Career numbers against Julio Tehran. He's so answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. Swing and a miss at a ball down. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, Steven Duggar. Popped him up. Culberson is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason.
Man. First game done.
Settling in now, Steven Duggar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a swing and a miss on the first pitch as we are underway here in game 2. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Brandon Belt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Sanchez has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters. And when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Fouled away. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And he takes ball 1.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Double play.
1 for the Giants. It's Brandon Belt. Bye-bye, baby. On to the... Coming to the plate now, number 13. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 13.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Duggar going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So coming to the plate, Ender Inciarte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And it's gone.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back.
He just flipped it out
in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit well again. Down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
First seamer, 2-seamer, fastball, changeup, cutter, and slider. Okay.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tomlinson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Nick Marcakis now, the right fielder. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's gone 2 for 8. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Tomlinson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves able to tie things up. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. High in the air into shallow left center. Swanson has a play. He's got it one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. A little tapper. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Popped him up. Swanson waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. So digging in now, Johann Camargo set to lead off the home half of the second.
Johann Camargo.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Blanco. One away.
Batting fifth. Catcher.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tomlinson has a play. He's got it, and there are two down now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Alves. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Panic over to his left. And the inning is over. Here's Joe Panic. First pitch coming now from Sanchez.
Second baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And that misses 1-1. Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Inciarte moving in. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding into the box, Johnny Cueto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses for ball one.
Come on. Should have gave him that.
Popped up. Alves shading to his right. Two down.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He flied out leading off the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swings through it for strike number two. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Braves.
Here's the pitch.
Dansby Swanson.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So
I turned that too.
Aboard. Pitcher due up.
Yes,
Looks to be
sir.
a textbook sacrifice situation.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. Swanson is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
When they're swinging the bats early, you have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Sanchez on at first, nobody out. takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field.
Yes,
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much love they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Oh my gosh,
Digging
yes,
in to
we're
try it
seeing.
again. Freddie Freeman, he flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a deep drive to right.
Oh my gosh, dude. 454 feet.
Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are
Up
taking
the
advantage.
field.
0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blanco moves over, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Johann Camargo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a
Can I
fight in the
steal it?
background. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki down the third baseline. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Number 9.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Popped him up. Suzuki is under it. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting.
Leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the powerful third baseman, Evan Longoria.
I think that he's an outfielder now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in
Who
this.
swings at those?
You can tell he wanted to
No,
hold
it's not
off,
me.
but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. First pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Alves is there, and the side is. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Alves, as he comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's a high pop-up. Belt calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dansby Swanson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Duggar's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 19.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Liner towards second.
It just went right over his head.
Base knock.
It just went right over his head.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
No
and
way.
Here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Remember, to all pitchers the rest of the game, if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Sam Dyson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Ender Inciarte. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duggar giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Hit to third. Camargo brings it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 1, Gregor Blanco.
Now in the box, Gregor Blanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Alves brings it in on to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. Now at the plate, Kelby Tomlinson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Sanchez sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Duggar's there for it. He's got it 1 away. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Here's Nick Marcakis now, the right fielder. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. He's 2 for 3. First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right.
Flare down.
And
yes,
that's
sir.
in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
And the next in is Johann Camargo as he sends it on the ground to first. To Crawford for 1.
Safe.
Relay
She's
to
safe.
first
No.
just like that.
No.
The side is retired, so no runs on 1 base hit, no errors.
Replay on that.
Leading off for San Francisco, second baseman, Johann.
Okay. Yeah, he's out. It looked like he was safe from my angle. Let's see the... Okay.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. Gorky's Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Boom.
In there, no balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson brings it in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. In there, 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Behind 0-2 now. Sanchez gets his sign. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giants down. Reyes Maranta gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tomlinson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Alves. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Duggar racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Swung on. But it's pulled foul wide of third.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take the ball.
Your attention, now pitching for San Francisco, number 64.
No way.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 58. Now pitching for San Francisco, number 56. Tony Watson.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this...
Boston's in the World Series. Okay. I had to give San Francisco at least 2 wins at home.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike
I'm gonna play this whole entire game.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
So he got him swinging. Steven Duggar goes down for the first out of the game. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Gaussman, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Brandon Belt, the second out of the opening frame. And that's in there for strike one.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So add one more name. And
oh my gosh, this guy, no. It can't be from game 2, no.
Cueto gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Bang.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
For
one
me.
batter in, and the Giants now have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Hey, some guys can handle a postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Runners off for second. In there, now the throw.
Sorry.
Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Duggar giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
From the stretch. Hit hard to the right side. And that's through into
right
field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Duggar is there, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Johann Camargo.
At the plate, Johann Camargo, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer here in the series as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gaussman.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side. Alves picks it up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2. There's a slider that can't catch the outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Rounded down the third baseline. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Braves, second baseman.
First offering on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
In now, Dansby Swanson. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Under this one is Blanco. 1 away. Ready now, Kevin Gausman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, number 13.
Stepping into the box, number 13. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. This is line to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way.
No.
And he is out at second. Here's Kelby Tomlinson.
Should check that. I'm checking that.
Leading off for the Giants, left fielder, Kelby Tomlinson.
Hasn't tagged him yet. Is he on the bag? No, he's not. That's the right call. That's the right call.
First pitch on its way. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to bat for the Giants, Joe Penick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Boom.
And that one just missed outside. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Penick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind to get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, Johnny Cueto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he gets there as he had a lot of... Here's Ender Inciarte.
Leading off for the Braves,
Cueto's ready. First pitch on the way.
Ender Inciarte.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tomlinson moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
So striding forward now, Freddie Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Longoria is there for it.
Mini.
He holds it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 22.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Marcakis. Pulled toward right center field. Duggar on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Popped him up. Camargo over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the...
Straight. Who's out?
Digging in for a second at bat.
So
Johann
I'm going to try to go for a
Camargo
bunt.
to lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings. So it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Underneath it is Panic, and he's got it for the first out.
The catcher, number 24.
So 1 gone in the inning now for the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. In the air now out to left field. Tomlinson waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Ozzie Alves, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked.
My
And the second baseman is there to make the play.
He just zoomed.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Drifting under it now is Marcakis, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And 2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco, now 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Just got a piece up the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down 1, 2, 3. They trail here 4-0.
Leading off for the Braves.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Panic is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping in for the Braves, Kevin Gausman. He popped out in his first trip. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blanco is there. 2 down.
Now batting. Number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He fires the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, runner in scoring position with Sir John.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Braves able to tack on another. Now to the plate, Kelby Tomlinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Marcakis. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
At the plate, Joe Pence. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. The next 0-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Sent on the ground out to second. Alves scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Borges Hernandez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Two out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marcakis has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire.
I'll be right back.
side. Reyes Maranta enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 54.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Marcakis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Blanco going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Standing in, Johann Camargo. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Flying toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. The throw into second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second.
No way,
and
he threw
tag
that.
him out in the rundown. Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and it's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Steven Duggar. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. No balls and 1 strike. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So 1 away now. Here's Brandon Belt, the first baseman.
Brandon Belt.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Slow roller back to the mound.
Ooh.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fouled away.
Everybody have it's right.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 completes. Hunter Strickland gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Alves. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. High and deep to center field. Duggar ranging back at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. High and deep to right center. Duggar going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Number 13.
Digging in and looking for more, number 13. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. One for the Braves. Here's Buster Posey now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Deep down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Popped him up. Alves backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south, just with launch angles.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the
I'm gonna
side.
keep him in.
Derek Law enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping up now, Ender Inciarte. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Underneath it is Panic, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go.
In the NLCS.
And gone. An absolute bomb. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty D, how about this, D-Roll? If you're on the watch offense, you picked the right game to come in.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
There's his last at bat.
And the next in is Johann Camargo. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Breaking balls in for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did that.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki. He swings and lines it to left. Tomlinson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Last. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna is there, 1 away. Here's Joe Panic. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fouled off. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
They're about to make history, a no-hitter and move on.
1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Alves brings it in. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Hunter Pence will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And the Braves have done it. They're your National League champions.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Alright. See you guys in the World Series.